Struggling with thinking about 1/2 of 2/3. The best way to think about a fraction of a fraction is to just picture in your head one of the two fractions. So I'm going to picture in my head 2/3, and anytime we picture something in our head, we should put it on paper. So 2/3 in my head looks like this, so I'm just going to draw it. I've got 1/3, 2/3. And now I'm trying to think about what is half of this picture. Well, I could think half of 2 is 1/3. If you can see that, do it. But the best way to think about half is I'm just going to split this whole shape in half. And half of the green is all of that. So this is 1/2 of 2/3. And now I can just count the pieces. So I've got 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2/6 is equal to half of 2/3.
All right, so to see how this makes sense, we have to take this 1/2 of 2/3, and it could be seen another way. It could be seen as 1/2 times 2/3. And when I multiply fractions, I'm just going to multiply straight across, and I have 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. And this is why this works. Now, I want to make sure you're doing something with this fraction at the end, because this fraction, whenever we get to the end, we should always be simplifying or reducing our fractions down to the lowest terms. So that's what we're going to do. So when I look at 2 and 6, I know that 2 is a factor that both of these share. So I'm going to divide both of these by 2. And I'm going to end up with 1 out of 3. And I know when I got a 1 on top, I'm done. And so that is why this works. And so here's how you solve it.